Ravens wide receiver Hollywood Brown recently posted a video working out with Lamar Jackson and Antonio Brown, which has some wondering if AB is headed to Baltimore. I'm Madeline Burke for Sports Illustrated, along with SI's Bill Enright. And Bill, this is not the first time the three of these guys have had a workout. AB, of course, is the older cousin of Hollywood Brown, but is Baltimore a potential destination for AB?
I think it should be. The Ravens were dead last in passing yards in 2020. Dead last. That means Joe Flacco and Sam Darnold had more yards than Lamar Jackson last year. So you think about Marquise Brown, I think he's a solid playmaker, but he led the Ravens with 769 yards. That was 42nd among all pass catchers. Justin Jefferson, Jerry Jeudy, Chase Claypool, T. Higgins, C.D. Lamb. That's 5 rookies that had more yards than Marquise Brown. Now, here's the rub. The Ravens were still top 8 in points per game, 29.3 right behind the Chiefs. So their offense, it's working, right? That's not the problem. The problem is when they play against other really good offenses that get out to early leads, like we saw in the playoffs with the Buffalo Bills or early in the regular season with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's when the Ravens struggle because that very proficient rushing attack can't keep up with some of these high-octane offenses, and that's where the Ravens tend to lose games because they can't keep up enough. They can't put up enough points to come back from some of these deficits. So we saw him sign Sammy Watkins earlier in the year. Is he the end-all, be-all problem? No way. He hasn't had more than 700 yards since 2015. So him alone is not the solution. Is Antonio Brown alone the solution to the Ravens' problems? I don't think so. But you have Marquise Brown, you have Sammy Watkins, and then you add in Antonio Brown. Now you have a very solid threesome, a trio of wide receivers that can make the plays downfield. That's what I think Lamar Jackson is missing, so that when they do get down to an early lead, they have those horses down the field to help them keep stay in games.
Hey, I get it. The Ravens, they need more pass catchers, and Antonio Brown, sure, he can do that. He's reportedly holding out for more money because the Bucs have given him a few offers. But I'm still shocked that this man is holding out for more money, considering the fact that I'm still shocked that this man has been given chance and chance again in this league. There is still an open legal case against Antonio Brown, accusing multiple instances of rape and sexual assault. And of course, the slow wheels of justice in the United States. The trial is not until December of 2021. And yes, this is still an investigation. This is still allegations at this point. But we have seen this man berate the mother of his children on an Instagram Live, and then he is still signed to a Super Bowl winning team. The NFL has suspended this man 8 games before for, conduct policies, personnel policies. I just think I'm just tired of the NFL looking the other way at men disrespecting women because they're talented with a football.
It's certainly something well said, Madeline. And I think the NFL has a problem on their hands because you look at a guy like Josh Gordon, who had a substance abuse issue. He was suspended a lot more times than someone like Antonio Brown, who has domestic violence, sexual harassment, all these allegations against him, violence against women. So the NFL needs to get on the same page with some of their punishments. And right now, I think we're a long way from that ever being the case. Because, like you said, just because Antonio Brown is talented with the football in his hands, it seems like you said it, the NFL is looking away on issues that they should not be looking away on.
Yeah, I mean, look at just, a few months ago, Chad Wheeler, what happened there. And Chad Wheeler is a middling offensive lineman. So it's easy for the NFL to say, you know what, he's not going to get signed to another team. Right. But when it's Antonio Brown, when you're not a middle of the road offensive lineman, when you're an all-star, or, a talented Pro Bowler wide receiver, the NFL is saying, well, but he's talented. And I think that is something that the league has to come to terms with.